Well, hello everyone. I hope you're all doing well. We're here today with Steve Swanson from Cragar Wheels, and Steve is going to talk to us from an event they're doing today. Steve, how are you?
Hey everybody, Steve Swanson with Cragar Wheel, actually part of the Carlstar Group. We are part of the Cragar, BlackRock, and Unique Wheel program, and I'm the general manager, national sales manager for the company. And we're just going to go through some of our wheel styles for the day. We're presently exhibiting at Back to the 50's here in St. Paul, Minnesota. The um, the event is being held in the St. Paul, Minnesota State Fairgrounds. It's a beautiful facility and a beautiful event. About 12,500 cars come here every year for this event, and we exhibit here annually. Right now, this event runs through Sunday until about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Tomorrow from 8 to 6. So please come on by. We're in booth GS12 under the grandstand.
Excellent.
All
So,
right, we're going to go over a few of the wheels that we have available here at the show, and just kind of walk through what each is and how they fit into our program. So here's our booth. That's our friendly Robert Woods, who's our head of Style Wheel Customer Service, working with one of our customers. But as we walk over here, you'll see a lot of wheels that emulate the Cragar SS in one way, shape, or form. So I'm going to walk you through the differences between them so that everybody's clear on that's one of the biggest questions we have at these events. What is the difference between this wheel, that wheel, this wheel, that wheel? Because they all seem to look alike. So the original Cragar, which actually is going to be 60 years old next year in 2025, this is it right here. This is their Cragar 08 61 Series Unilug. And this wheel comes in both 14-inch, 15-inch applications. Unilug means that it actually fits 3 different bolt circles for one wheel. And so it uses a long mag shank lug nut, uses a special Cragar SS washer. It's available, as I said, in 14-inch and 15-inch. It's the only Cragar SS that we build in a reverse style. Reverse meaning the center is turned around and you get much more lip on the front side. Back in the early 60s, 70s, and 80s, this was the period correct wheel. And this is what everybody wants on their 50, 60, 70, 80s cars. In the early 2000s, we were running into some questions about Unilug. The new techs that were assembling tires and wheels weren't really familiar with how a Unilug works. So we came out with what we call the direct bolt. It's, as you can see, it's identical in appearance. The direct bolt is got the same spoke shape, it's got the same lip shape. Everything is the same except that you'll notice here, these are conical seat lug nuts, where this lug nut uses a washer. The Unilug requires a special washer. The direct bolt fits only one bolt circle and uses standard conical seat lug nuts. We always recommend the use of bulge seat lug nuts, but that's what this wheel is. This is the 61C. This is the 0861 Unilug direct bolt. This wheel is available in only 15-inch and 17-inch. We don't build a 14-inch in this wheel, but we do build something rather unique in that we build a 6-lug for this particular wheel. Most of Cragar applications are pre-2000s, 1999 and earlier. This 6-lug actually fits from 1998 to 2018 light trucks. Then we go to the Keystone Classic. This wheel is near and dear my heart because that's where I started my custom wheel journey. Back in 1979, I worked for Keystone. And this wheel is available through us today. We own the rights to this brand, and we offer it in a 15-inch from 15.6 to 15.12. Beautiful wheel. It also uses a mag shank lug nut with an oval washer because this fits 3 bolt circles as well. We call it the tri-lug. The Cragar is the Unilug. The Keystone Classic is the tri-lug. Now we got a real interesting wheel here in our 4-lug golf cart wheel. We get a lot of questions on this wheel because, oh, does it fit the early Vegas or the early Pintos, or can I buy this for my whatever early 4-lug? No, this is a golf cart specific wheel available in a 10-inch, a 12-inch, and a 14-inch diameter. You'll notice that we have our tire mounted on it because we do sell it both as a wheel only or with tire and wheel assembly. This is a 4-on-4-inch bolt circle, uses conical seat. It is not DOT approved. That's why it cannot be put on a car. Moving on to another one of our composite wheels, very popular, 390 C series. This is the Street Pro. This is a dual lug application. You'll notice the large center cap here that the lug nut cover that covers the lug bolt area. This is a 10-hole, so you just clock it to the right bolt circle, either 4.5 for your early Fords, 5 on 4 3/4 for the mid-size GMs. This wheel is a beautiful wheel, and it does include the spinner. Moving on, we also have just added from our unique product line, unique as in the brand name unique, not unique as in odd. This is the Supreme wheel. Unfortunately, we failed to have the decal on it. My apologies, but this is a Supreme wheel, very similar to the early Rocket Supreme wheel. This is a less expensive version of a 5-spoke chrome wheel, and it's actually very popular. It's direct bolt. Every single one is specific bolt circle, either 5 on 5, 5 on 4 3/4, or 5 on 4.5. It's a good looking wheel. Finally, but in chrome, finally, this is our Smoothie. Smoothie comes with the center cap. It's a 10-hole wheel. It's in a 5 on 4.5, 4 3/4, or it's a 5 on 4 3/4, 5 on 5 bolt circle. And this is available through any one of our distributors still. As I said, it does include the center cap. Finally, the Rally. The Rally wheel is a gray painted wheel. Does not include the center cap. The center cap is an extra cost to this wheel, but it's very popular for those guys who want to color match their vehicle and make certain that it matches up with the colors of the car that they've got. So that today is pretty much the extent of the Cragar program, and again, we're at the Back to the 50s event, which is why we have people in the booth, and my apologies for any overspeak, but this is our booth. This is where we're at. This is what we're doing for the entire rainy weekend here in St. Paul, Minnesota. Mike, I'm going to throw it back to you.
Outstanding. Well, yeah, thank you so much, Steve, for joining us today and for showing us the Cragar wheel offering. I know you've got your hands full there at the show, so I'll let you get back to it. But thank you so much for coming on, and we'll catch up to you in the very near future.
My pleasure. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate the opportunity.
All righty, take care.
Good evening.